Alright fellas, we're back in Pokemon Masters, and today we're going to be taking a look at the data mine for February of 2024 and the characters that it entails. We're going to be over the kit details and all of that there, so I need to find out what I'm actually looking for here. Data mine summary, yes, it's not really what I need, but scroll back up, here we go, this is what I need. So, I'm going to save most of the premium characters for the next video. This video, we're going to go over probably the free, we're going to go over all the free sync pairs, we're going to go over all the boosts here. Maybe Falconer? We'll think about Falconer. I might do him, I might not, because there is going to be a lot of stuff to look at in next video over Gladion, Chase, Victor, Candace, and Falconer, so to keep that in mind. We're going to be looking at these free sync pairs, though. A lot of surprises, honestly, being surprised. Well, yeah, being surprised. We got Riley and Lucario, who's a fighting sprint sync pair with a striker EX roll. Apparently they're going to get an EX roll. Very cool. Wally for the Lodge, player at Alcremie event. I don't know how this works at all. This is a very weird one, but we're going to find out. Petey and Pikachu, EX upgrades, and all of that stuff. So yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and hop in here. I want to first look at the player and Alcremie. I don't know how this character works. I have no idea. Apparently there's different versions of Alcremie. Are they all different kits? I've got no idea. If they're all different kits, we'll probably end up looking at them separately in a different video, but all named Alcremie, yeah, like this it's confusing stuff. If we go through Apple's Twitter, we can probably find all of the information. I'm just going to search up Alcremie for the player and see if anything unique pops up. Vanilla cream sweet. Yeah, are they all the same? Are they not the same? Berry support. They're all supports. So I mean, strawberry sweet. Okay, they're all strawberry. It's all strawberry. Okay, well either way, it'll say it's the same character. So I think we're good, right? I think we're good. So okay, let's re-update Pokemon Masters tools, I guess? Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and look at the main character in Alcremie here. Going to be dropping on the 14th for some Valentine's-related stuff. Valentine's Day, of course. So, it is on Valentine's Day, so that's very, very nice. Anyway, whatever. So, they are support Fairy Sync pair, which is interesting. They are base 4-star, 5-star EX promotion, good special defense, decent HP, pretty mediocre in other stats, but that's fine. They got Tackle, Mini Potions, Dazzling Gleam, Whip It Up, raising defense and special defense of all allies by 2. Very defensive so far. Unfortuitous 9, debuffing random stats, quick tempo, applying gauge on entry, gauge acceleration, I mean, and then Team Shock entry 1. Okay, fine base kit, you know, buffing defenses, applying healing, AoE debuffs, or single target debuffs if you go for Tackle. That's fine. And then +1 crit, whatever. It's not anything crazy. Looking at the grid, since we're probably going to be able to get multiple dupes, I'm not going to go 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. Gobsmack on Dazzling Gleam, ramped up on the Trainer move. Master Healer, which is going to be good. These mini potions with their Master Healers are actually extremely valuable in my opinion. Trip up 4 on Tackle, Berserk Bunch on Tackle, or on Trainer move. Buffing attack when successful. Dazzling Gleam, gauge refresh 9. Catalyst, first aid 2. Okay. Very basic defensive support, it looks like. She's got Alcremie's got very minor offensive buffing capability, mostly defensive buffing capability, Gobsmack, trip up for speed debuffs plus Unfortuitous. It looks kind of like a carbon copy of Eve in the sense that it's a debuffing character with minor other niches. Either way, you know, it's a support character, it's good special defense, so it can take a few special attacks, especially with defensive buffs here. Mini potions, plus it's got first aid 2. It'll probably be a decent tank if you're facing special stages, so not a bad free to play, I guess. Nothing crazy though, nothing outlandish. Okay, whatever. Let's look at Wally and Delcatty. Wally and Delcatty, normal character, support as well. Stats 249 in both defenses, a little bit more averaged out now. Can you not? Okay. 655 health, 300 speed. Good speed, surprisingly. Support normal type. Tackle Growl. Okay, mini potion. Bro, what the? Okay, so we got ourselves basically almost beat for beat the same character, except instead of doing a look alive, raising user defense when it's hit by an attacking move, for 50% chance. LA buff for reducing damage when hit by an attack move when HP is full. That's good. Natural remedy for restoring status conditions. So why are 3 of the moves the exact same as Alcremie's? And then you got Growl for AoE attack debuffs, which is good, obviously. It's good. Sure, I guess. Trying to move Berserk a bunch, Master Healer MPR and stuff like that. Trying to move Hit and Heal, applying gradual healing, plus Growl, that'd be good. Ridicure, 20% chance to restore 20% health when the opponent's move targeting the user misses. Group Slapdash, being able to buff speed. On the ropes, reducing damage when hit in a pinch. Enfeeble 1, lowering defense of all enemies on entry. Tackle, Flabbergast 2 for confusion. Revenge Boost 2, Faster Runner, Quick Cure, Turn to Move NPR. Okay. So you got attack debuffs, you got defensive debuffs, solid healing with the mini potions, able to debuff defense by 1 on entry, minor attack buffing, very minor attack buffing, decent enough speed buffing, I guess. My only complaint with this character is that I wish it had like +2 evasion or something like on entry, or like some sort of evasion entry ability. Just give it a little bit of that starting evasion would be nice. Other than that, though, I don't really have a problem with this character. It's fine. It's a basic defensive support with a little bit of utility and mixed as well. So, sure, whatever. Not really anything crazy. Let's look at Petey and Pikachu. A Tech Electric Sync pair. We got another Pikachu. 5-star, 352 special attack, 288 speed, 635 health. Doesn't look anything. It looks like an attacker. It's got Discharge, which, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. We've got Lodge Volkner, so I don't know why we need this guy. Electro Web for speed debuffing, X speed to buff speed, Pika Pika, raising special attack by 2 and crit by 1, and then double Pikachu, Electric Beam. More speed is raised, the greater the power of this attack in inertia. Hostile Environment 1, Lith, Quick Cure. Okay, very basic kit so far. Looking at multipliers, Static Shock, Barricade? I don't think Barricade's going to help you out very much. Sharp Entry 1, First Aid. This looks like a fucking miniature version of the main character in Pikachu, if I'm being honest. Or Deluxe, I don't know. Paralysis, Synergy 3. Paralyzed opponent fail 2. Raises the chance of opponent's move will fail due to paralysis. Healthy Healing, Natural Remedy, Hem in 9. Sync buffs. Yeah, he's looking mid. Yeah, I don't see a reason to ever want to use this guy over Lodge Volkner. Pretty much at all, really. It's like he tries to combine Lodge Volkner with regular Volkner with the First Aid 2 and the defensive buffing and whatnot, but then it also tries to combine the damage of Lodge Volkner, and it just doesn't really work too well, so... Yeah, okay. Sure, I guess? He exists. He definitely a character that exists. If you want to do like a triple Pikachu team or some crap, especially with Chase now out, go for it, man. Have fun. Have a blast. Okay. So Riley's next. I'm going to say Riley for last because I'm very intrigued by this character. I want to look at power boosts. So let's look at Plumeria's power boost for Pokemon Masters Day, because we got regular Sygna Cynthia last month, or this month technically. Plumeria, okay. So what is she getting? 2 out of 5 propulsion or precision. Okay, precision on her trainer move and hostile environment. She's getting plus 20 special attack node, by the way. Virulent Toxin and Critical Eye. Toxic Power, Inertia. Okay. You know what? Sure. It's not the worst thing. You know what? It's fine. It's not a great buff. It's not like anything absurd, but she's very self-sufficient in her own buffing now. Extremely. She's able to buff crit and whatnot. She's got accuracy buffs if you, for some reason, want to run Smog. Hostile environment when you still need poison for Sludge Wave and Smog and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. She's not. It was a little bit like weird to look at, but thinking what she really needed, yeah, it's not too bad. It's fine. Toxic Power. Yeah, you can still pick up all the grid stuff. I mean, there's no. You can figure that out. You can make that work. Yeah, either way, it's not too bad. You can even get rid of precision, because precision doesn't really matter in my opinion. Yeah, okay, you can work with this for sure if you want to go for like a nuking grid or something. Would like to pick up that special attack plus 30, but oh well. Especially if we get that energy update, see how that works. Either way, yeah, I mean, she looks like she's going to be doing solid special nuking. She has 380 special attack with the EX. 150% total multipliers for nuking, plus the 30% in toxic power, plus the 20% if you do it for super duper effective damage. Self-sufficient in all of her buffing with the speed and special attack here and the crit here. Hostile environment for better poison chances. And obviously you don't even need that. You can just run a partner with her that poisons, like Sygna Roxy. She's not the most consistent poison character, but she works. Full Iris, whatever. You know, Oleana if you're really desperate. There's other poison characters that can work. I think she's fine, yeah. It's a fine buff. I wouldn't say it was anything absurd, but it helped her out a bit. Going to grid expansions, or PokeFair tiles, let's look at Brendan. Very interested. 2 out of 5 sucks, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 endurance, and team critical squad 1. Okay, so you got +2 crit, and you got max crit. So now he's able to max crit at 4 out of 5, that's good. Endurance as well is good, because I find this guy to not actually be able to tank well enough, for what I need him to do, rather. Like, he can tank well enough to get to potion range, but I don't want a potion, I want to debuff special defense. That's kind of what I mean. And then 5 out of 5 gets satisfied Snicker and team special move, team special boost 1, increases special moves next, sync move rather. First time sync moves each battle, okay. So now he can debuff special defense, or special attack as well as special defense, and he's got endurance and critical squad. This is good, I guess. These two abilities here, they're good, but they're not really anything crazy. Endurance is pretty solid, critical squad is pretty solid. I'd say the 4 out of 5 is decent. 2 out of 5 is generally not great. I wouldn't say it really did much to buff what he needed buffing, or whatever. But it's not a bad expansion for sure. But maxing crit is really good for sure now. That's probably the best update. Endurance for a little bit better tanking is good as well. Satisfied Snicker if you need special attack debuffs. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's too bad. I'm probably still not going to candy him. Okay. Are we on to the next one? Yes. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, guys. Here we are. Sygna Suit Steven. Sygna Suit Steven. What is this gonna look like? I have to like envision in my head. What's it looking like? I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna be honest. 2 out of 5? Okay, what did he gain from 2 out of 5, if anything? Morale boost? No. Pep rally? Maybe? I don't know what he had before, that's the problem. Whatever. 3 out of 5. Okay, and then 4 out of 5, there's that. Okay, so he's got Piercing Gaze, never misses. Vigilance, protects from crits. And then he's got Mind Games 9 at 5 out of 5, and Head Start 1 at 5 out of 5. Okay, Piercing Gaze is probably for the offensive one. Or, obviously you can use this grid however you want and with whatever forms you want, but I'm thinking about how they would have implemented it in their, like, minds, thinking about which ones are for which forms. Piercing Gaze would probably be for the attack form. Defense form would probably be having Vigilance. Speed form would be having Head Start 1, and then regular form is probably Mind Games. Is that, I guess that's how they're probably going with it, but really, if I'm going for the attack form, I'm probably going for Mind Games 9, maybe even Head Start 1, and then we're going from there, right? That's kind of the idea that I'm getting in my head, that I want to run. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember how you make Steven grids anyway, because I don't have him with multiple move levels, but I would probably want to run Mind Games 9 on attack form. It's not like a crazy update at all, but it's definitely good. It's definitely solid, right? Mind Games is good. Head Start is good. None of these are crazy abilities, but they're good abilities, right? Nothing crazy. And plus, of course, he did get the Support EX roll, so now you can go for Defense Form Deoxys Sync move for that Support EX, or you can just go for Attack Form Deoxys and Support EX as well, because now he's got the innate Striker, Tech, and Support EX is pretty much on his side. He's actually got more bulk in his Defense form, not that it matters. Still really poor bulk, but I mean, he has it now, right? And of course, Support EX. Defense form is going to be very bulky, so there's that. I guess, anyway. Okay, yeah. Cool. Steven got a good update, I guess. Not really the grid. Mind Games is really the most important, and I guess Head Start as well. Okay. Sure. Steven, nice. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at Riley and Lucario. Does it only look like that? Yeah, okay. This grid, it tripped me up for a second. It did trip me up. What the? Especially because there's no like PokeFair tiles or anything. Okay, whatever. Looking at this. Okay. He's a sprint roll character, which we do. He's the EX roll. I don't know if they're going to give us the EX roll for free. I doubt it, but we'll find out. He Dynamaxes. Okay, I was like, is he going to Mega? Is he going to Dynamax? He does Dynamax. With Max Steel Spike and Knuckle. 430 in both offenses, but it seems he only uses physical attack. 423 speed, 751 health, 176 defenses. We're doing pretty good so far. I want to look at him compared to Ray. Okay, compared to Ray, obviously not doing so hot, but that's fine. It's not like anything crazy. So, looking at stats, close combat, Iron Tail, Dire Hit Plus, testing our skills, applies Gauge Acceleration, raises attack by 4, and raises his defenses by 2. Okay. Aura Driven, Fighting Impact, more target speed is, or more user speed is raised the greater the power of this attack. Okay. Good. So far, we're good. So far, we're doing good. Triple Lucario team looking pretty good. Max Countdown 3. That's a good one. You're going to be sacrificing damage, but you can do the generic Thunderbolt Red thing where you can obviously turn one max move and then quad Q up your next move, and you'll be able to get a full turn of Sync Countdown. Plus, he's the sprint roll character. So you'll be getting the sprint roll as well. Good. Dashing Team 9, raising speed of all allies when the user's attack move is successful. He's gauge efficient as well. I'm liking it. I'm liking this character. So far, only thing... Wait, hold on. Unflappable. Okay. So far, the only thing I'm not really too big on is the fact that Iron Tail had piss-poor accuracy. Max move, obviously, raising attack and defense. Max Knuckle is going to be maxing out your attack. Yeah. This guy's looking good, just in base. Okay. Going into dupes, I'm going to compartmentalize this a little bit. 2 out of 5 gets Pinpoint Entry, Iron Tail on a roll, Shield and Strikes, Unbending Sync freebie, Fleet Feet, nothing crazy, okay. 3 out of 5 Ramming Speed, Max Steel Spike, Bronze Sync 5, I'm just going to highlight everything that I think is important. That's not important. Max Knuckle, Sharp Entry, Amped Up. That it? I think so. Everything important anyway. Amped Up, not crazy. Sharp Entry 1, not bad, but probably not necessary. And then these. Okay. Oh, Ramming Speed's good, 100%. Bronze Sync 5 is good, and I think the Max Knuckle buff is fine. I don't know if you're going to really want to go for the power up on your max moves if you plan to really... Well, thinking about it, I don't know. You could go for the max move after his sprint, after like his EX, his sync move rather. If you haven't sprint EX, you can go for his sync move, and then you could go for the max move afterwards, or obviously max move after your character and or any other character uses their sync move. I don't know. Maybe you would want to go for this. I don't know. Let's try it out. Let's see how it works. Shielding Strikes. Okay. Well, either way, we're already running out of energy. So it looks like, yeah, I just sacrifice it. I just, you know, cut it off. We got an accuracy buff on Iron Tail. That's neat. And this, if you want to run steel damage, you can run this. But you wouldn't want to run sync move at that point. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I like him. I do like this kit for sure. Close combat, ramming speed, plus 150% total multiplier, sprint EX, of course. It's really giving me like the same vibes of Ray's level of damage, sort of. Very sort of, because obviously he doesn't have high as attack stat. He doesn't have the 180 power move, and I'm not even considering this. This with Ray is just fucking right out of his league. Ray's also got better sync ramping abilities, or more spread out abilities, I guess is better. Better self-sufficiency. Like, obviously, I'm not going to say they're one for one, like, as good as each other. That's stupid. Especially as I've used Ray a ton. But he does, yeah, he kind of reminds me of similar to Ray. Obviously, being fighting sprint is being part of it, but also just because he's actually got a lot more sync countdown capabilities than I would, like, expected. Obviously, he's a sprint. He's supposed to, but really, I didn't expect him to give him this. I didn't expect him to have that, or even Dynamax, really. Funny, both of our free sprint and field units have Dynamaxing. That's interesting. He does have an EX roll, which interests me. So obviously with the EX roll of Striker, he's going to get fucking higher attack stat. very high attack stat, actually, especially for a free-to-play unit. I am interested, for sure. He 100% does look good. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure him out, I guess, so to speak. He can max out his stats on his own, he can go for the max move. If you're going to go for like a nuking / fighting damage grid, this is probably what you're going to go for. If you want to go for a steel damage grid, just get rid of everything steel related or fighting related and go for like this. Then figure out whatever you want. Probably pinpoint entry because you really need the accuracy buffs for Iron Tail. You don't need Bronze Sync. Sharp entry may be good if you need self-sufficiency, but really that's up to you entirely. Amped up 1 if you need faster speed buffs, if you, again, really need those. Super Sinker, nah, Sync freebie. Also, Super Sinker actually is probably going to be good, because I probably wouldn't... You could probably off-type with this guy with EX, especially. But if you're not going to, which of course he's a free unit, people don't have like highest of expectations, you can go for Super Sinker. If you plan on doing a lot of super effective damage, you can really pick that up if you want to. It's just really up to you and whatever you want to do. That super effective next could be really good. Other than that, though, he does look good. Good steel damage, good fighting damage, I'm going to bet. Especially on type, right, he's going to be a little... But I'm kind of thinking he may be able to do some decent off-typing stuff. I don't know, maybe not, but being a sprint character, he does have a lot of sync ramping capability, especially this max countdown here could be very, very nice. Plus, he's got a little bit of support with the defense / attack buffing there, the max moves, speed buffing as well, and gauge acceleration here. He's got a little bit of utility, and if you have Honor Roll on Iron Tail, if you really want to do defense debuffing, you can do that. This guy looks like he's going to be solid. Definitely a solid character. How long have we been recording for? 21 minutes. We're doing pretty good then. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. Yeah, I think we're going to end it there. We'll look at the limited units later on. I need to get up, stand, move around a little bit because I've been sitting for way too long. But yeah, whatever. Okay, so there's the overview of the characters, just to I guess, re-summarize. Going over the boosts, I wouldn't say Brendan's and Steven's grids are anything special, but they're definitely not like the horrible end of them either. You know, special defense debuffs for Steven's pretty good with the hit star 1. Special attack debuffs, endurance, and max and crit are pretty solid for Brendan as well. Plumeria's boost definitely helped out with her self-sufficiency and made her do just a little bit more nuking damage, which is good enough. I don't see the point in having Petey and Pikachu. They look very niche. Kind of, again, like a kind of mixture of Volkner and Lodge Volkner, but didn't really work out too well. Player and Alcremie looks fine, nothing crazy, but probably similar to like Eve and Eevee, but they actually have defensive utility as well, or like a little bit better defensive utility, I guess. Wally and Delcatty look decently solid enough as well. I have to actually kind of refresh myself on their kit, because I don't really remember it too much already. You know, Growl, the main potions, they look very similar to Alcremie, I remember that much. Evasion buffing, right, that was their gimmick. They look fine. They didn't look like anything super insane, but they could be decent enough. Probably in a similar essence to Alcremie here. Riley looks very solid for sure as a free-to-play character. And yeah, that's about all I'll say. I'll see you all later. Let me know what you all think about the free sync pair / power boosts and whatnot for old characters for this update. And yeah, I'll see you all later.